In our world, strength is very important. Strong armies are like giant shields. They protect a country's people and its land. They stand guard day and night, watching over borders and seas. A powerful military shows the world that a nation is serious about its safety. It tells other countries not to start trouble. This is how strong armies help keep peace. The strength of an army is not just about the number of soldiers. It is a mix of many things. We look at the number of people in the military, both active soldiers and reserves. We also count the machines of war. This includes airplanes that rule the sky, tanks that command the land, and ships that control the oceans. A country's money is also key. A big budget means a country can buy the best equipment and train its soldiers well. Technology, like satellites and computers, also makes a military very powerful in the modern age. Measuring military power is a complex task. Experts look at more than 50 different factors to rank the world's armies. They consider the total number of weapons a country has. They also look at the variety of these weapons. A strong economy and a large population also contribute to a nation's overall military strength. In 2025, the world looks at these powerful forces with respect and caution. These armies are not just for fighting wars. The United States of America holds the top spot as the world's #1 military superpower. Its strength is unmatched across the globe. The U.S. has about 2.1 million military personnel. In the sky, the U.S. Air Force is king. It has over 13,000 aircraft. This includes the most advanced fighter jets like the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II. On land, the U.S. Army has more than 5,500 powerful Abrams tanks. The U.S. Navy is the largest in the world, with 11 giant aircraft carriers. No other country has so many. It also has over 90 destroyers and nearly 70 submarines, many of which are nuclear-powered. Russia stands as the second most powerful military in the world. It is a huge country with a long history of military strength. Russia has the most tanks in the world, with over 14,000. Its air force is also very strong. With over 4,000 aircraft, China has rapidly become the third global superpower. China's military, the People's Liberation Army, is the largest by active soldiers, over 2 million. China is spending heavily to modernize Army, Navy, Air Force. The Chinese Navy is now the largest in the world by ship count. It has 3 aircraft carriers and is building more. J-20 stealth fighter. China has a growing nuclear arsenal, and it's improving long-range missiles. This rapid growth makes China a major global force. India is a rising giant, ranked 4th. India has over 5 million total military personnel. Active forces, reserve forces. The Indian Army has over 4,600 tanks. India has deep experience operating in difficult mountain terrain. India's Air Force, over 2,200 aircraft. Russian planes, French planes, locally made fighters. The Indian Navy is growing, 2 aircraft carriers and more being built. India is a nuclear power with missiles under development. South Korea ranks 5th and faces North Korea, always on high alert. South Korea has over 3.6 million total military personnel, large reserve force ready to be called up. Its army has over 2,300 modern tanks. K2 Black Panther tanks, among the best in the world. A huge number of artillery systems are ready to defend the border. The South Korean Air Force has nearly 1,700 aircraft, F-35 jets in service, KF-21 indigenous fighter being built. The South Korean Navy is modern and strong. Large ships that carry helicopters and marines, like small carriers, advanced destroyers, submarines. South Korea does not have nuclear weapons, but it's developing precise, powerful missiles. Its military is a strong shield for the nation. The United Kingdom has a smaller but very modern and professional army, placing it 6th in the world. The UK has about 231,000 total military personnel. Its soldiers are among the best trained in the world. The British Army has around 227 Challenger 2 tanks. The Royal Air Force is advanced and capable with over 660 aircraft. It flies the latest F-35 jets and the capable Eurofighter Typhoon. The real strength of the UK is its Royal Navy. It has 2 brand new aircraft carriers, HMS Queen Elizabeth, HMS Prince of Wales. France has a strong and independent military, ranking 7th globally. It has around 415,000 total military personnel. The French military is very active around the world, especially in Africa and the Middle East. The French army is well equipped and experienced. It has over 222 modern Leclerc tanks. The French Air Force has over 1,000 aircraft including the Rafale fighter jet. The French Navy is another major strength. It has the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle at sea. France is a major nuclear power with weapons carried by both submarines and airplanes ensuring its sovereignty. So, Japan has an incredibly advanced and powerful military known as the Japan Self-Defense Forces, which actually ranks 8th in the world. Because of its history, Japan's military is, officially for defense only. It has around 309,000 personnel who are highly trained. Japan's ground self-defense force has over 1,000 tanks, including the advanced Type 10 and Type 90 models. The Japan Air Self-Defense Force is very modern with over 1,450 aircraft. Japan's greatest military strength is definitely its navy. The Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force is actually one of the best in the world. It has 4 large helicopter carriers which look a lot like small aircraft carriers. It also has a large fleet of very advanced destroyers and submarines. Japan does not have nuclear weapons, but it has the technology to build them quickly if it ever decided to. Its military is, without a doubt, a powerful guardian of the Pacific. Turkey has a large and powerful military positioned at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, ranking 9th. The Turkish armed forces have about 895,000 personnel, making it one of the largest in the NATO alliance. The Turkish army is big and experienced with over 2,200 tanks. The Turkish Air Force is strong with over 1,000 aircraft, including a large fleet of American F-16 fighter jets. Turkey is famous for its drone technology. Turkey is a leader in military drone manufacturing, a key part of its power projection, and a significant source of international influence. The Turkish Navy is growing stronger every year, protecting long coastlines on the Mediterranean and the Black Sea. It recently launched the light carrier TCG Anadolu. Its defense industry is expanding, producing ships, armored vehicles, missiles. As a key player in a volatile region, Turkey's military decisions have a major impact on the balance of power. Italy has a well-balanced and modern military, ranking 10th in the world. The Italian military has about 297,000 total personnel. Its army, the Esercito Italiano, is professional and well-equipped. It has around 200 Ariete tanks. The Italian Air Force is modern and capable, with over 850 aircraft. The Italian Navy, or Marina Militare, is the country's main strength. Italy has 2 aircraft carriers, the Cavour and the Garibaldi. Italy's position in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea makes its navy very important. It is responsible for protecting major sea lanes and dealing with challenges like illegal migration. The Navy's 2 carriers and strong surface fleet make it a formidable force. The country's defense industry is also strong, producing its own ships, helicopters, and aircraft. Italy ensures its security and contributes to the stability of the entire Mediterranean region. The future of the battlefield is changing very fast, and 2 trends are leading the way. The first is the rise of drones, or unmanned aerial vehicles. These are aircraft without a pilot inside. They can be very small, for watching the enemy, or very large, for carrying missiles. Turkey, the United States. They can attack targets without risking a pilot's life. They are also cheaper to build and operate than traditional fighter jets. In 2025, every top military is investing heavily in drone technology. Smarter drones, faster drones, working together in large groups called swarms. These drone swarms could overwhelm an enemy's defenses. Armies are also creating new defenses to stop enemy drones. The battle for control of the skies is no longer just about fighter jets, it is also about who has the best drones. This new technology is changing military tactics and making the modern battlefield a more complex and dangerous place for soldiers on the ground. The second major trend is the changing reality of nuclear weapons. For many years, the big nuclear powers worked to reduce the number of their weapons. Now that trend is reversing. China-Russia, hypersonic missiles, nuclear-powered torpedoes. These new weapons are designed to defeat old missile defense systems, making the world feel less safe. The old rules of nuclear deterrence are being tested. This new nuclear age is more complicated and dangerous. There are more nuclear powers, and new technologies are making the situation less stable. The fear is that with so many advanced weapons, a mistake or a small conflict could escalate into a nuclear war much more easily. As we look at the powerful armies of 2025, it is clear that their ultimate power still rests on these terrifying weapons. The challenge for the world is to manage this new reality and prevent these weapons from ever being used, ensuring that strength is used to keep peace, not to start the final war.